So Pierre, there we are again.
Yeah.
And again, these past few weeks we've been talking about becoming and building a dream team, taking it step by step, making sure that you have a meaningful goal for everybody, possessing self-awareness as a team member, but also knowing one another, and of course also having psychological safety.
Yeah, that's all fine, but at some point also need a dream team as to deliver something, to execute.
Absolutely, and that is why today we're going to talk about the necessity of having a clear plan and a clear role as a team.
Okay, so the first example that comes in my mind is the pit stops in Formula One.
So, pit stop team, can you explain?
Well, in a pit stop team there is the whole team involved in executing something. So let's talk about this a bit more. Can you guess the goal of a Formula One team?
I assume it's becoming world champion.
And can you guess the goal of the specific pit stop team?
Taking into account that if an F1 team wants to become world champion and every F1 race is played in fractions of seconds even, I assume that the goal of the pit stop team would be to change the tires as fast as they can.
Yeah, I agree. And so what do you think to be the fastest pit stop team, what do you think they would need as a team?
Well, clearly they would need a very detailed plan explaining to everybody who needs to do what and when they need to do it.
And given the importance and the ambition they have as being the fastest team in the championship, they also need a very detailed plan and a very precise and clear task allocation.
And not only that, I assume they also have to make sure that they have sufficient resources to execute on the plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And for instance, do you know how many people are required to change the 4 tires in a F1 car?
8? 2 per tire?
Well, total the team is around 20 people.
20? What do they all do?
Well, remember the ambition. They want to be the fastest pit stop team. So given that ambition, they have around 12 people to change the tires, 3 per tire. They have 4 people to stop and to lift and stabilize the car. And they have 2 people around to check the traffic and to communicate with the driver.
Okay, makes sense. Especially when you see it executed, you see it all come together. So it's not just theory, it's a plan that actually works and delivers.
And that's actually super important. A plan, any plan, has to have a clear contribution to the team goal or to the overall goal. But it also has to give a clear view to every team members of what their contribution is.
And that's the lesson for today, folks. So if you're not clear on how your plan contributes to the overall goal,
or how you contribute to the overall goal,
then organize a team discussion and make sure that as a team you have a plan that is realistic, feasible, and provides every team member with a clear role.
If you want other insights more on the global approach to create a great team, check out our social media channels and you will see other content out there.